just get back over all the hot spots again. You gotta drive so be in that house plate card. Put snow at 1. It's a name. It's giving me a ratio, plus giving me additional summon for the barrier statues that I use, along with the ability to flip special summon monsters face down, so they pretty much lose whatever they have pretty much applied to them, which is great. Resin Mega Monarch, this thing will undo the board, put stuff back on top of the deck, usually fixes whatever you need fixed, and or messes your opponent's next turn up and board up all in one go. Double Impin, doing this, not only it's not a hard monster turn search or any of that, it's kind of hard to stare down 2 Impins when you're trying to attack and they say, I'm just bigger and better. Plus, you keep this one summoned and you keep summoning around, right? So they all just keep going off. You can Impin, do combo, land in an Impin, and then go off like a normal summon. Throw your trap card, and land with a small, let our Raza undo everything, and that's the game right there, which is amazing. Evelyn, this is the big searcher bird, so this will search out these guys. I typically do not use Rubina to search out Evelyn. That approach is my last resort method. I'd rather not use Rubina to get Evelyn. If that ever happens, usually that means I don't have the best hand, because I'm needing this to go off to get me started. Play double streak, because usually that's going to be live. I'm going to play draw power cards, that's going to be available, I hit a map or whatever, and all of a sudden the game's live. Toucan, there's many times I've looked at Toucan and it's like, I would like to up you, but you make no sense being upped at all, because that is not a starting card, but it will move back any Floowandereeze card that is banished back to your hand. So you have no problems getting any of your Floowandereeze stuff. There's multiple times where I'll banish off my Impin, line of play, get it back to Toucan, just to bring it back out to get another search. DD Crow is, I don't want anything engraved if I can get by with it. Play double barrier statue. There's multiple times where, like I was saying, you don't want to use Rubina to search out the Evelyn. You actually want to use Rubina to search out the Stormwinds, or if you know the matchup, it's going to be for the DD Crow, but usually you want the Stormwinds. So hopefully with the draw power, you draw into 1 Stormwinds, use what other play to get Evelyn to your hand, which I'll show you either off the map or Gold Sarcophagus or your Advent Adventures to get this guy. You want Rubina to search to get this, because when you go full combo, hit this, either get map if you don't have it already, but if you have it, then you are good to go. You can get the trap so you can play off your opponent's turn. But the idea is to drop Impin, statue, normal summon, statue. So you got 2 statues and an Impin. There's really nothing you can do about that. That's scooped up a lot of Destiny player games where they're like, well, I want battle phase to undo your stuff so I can possibly play. Didn't happen. And yeah, that's a nice one. That works. Another reason, that's so effective. We got so much graveyard removal. We don't want anything graveyard. Dimensional Shifter is usually going to be live, especially if you play it right. You see it at 3 because you're going to see it in your opening hand. But Strays want to help you keep it alive by keeping it banished out of your graveyard to keep it minimalistic. You can Raza it back from grave if you see it come up in play, and you street, you rip like another piece. That's usually fouling something up that might take a turn or 2. But you got to have some real foresight for that. Usually, if you don't see Dimensional Shifter off the bat, you're usually just not going to play Dimensional Shifter. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not going to lie, it just is what it is. notice if you see map and any one of these small birds, you literally have full combo. You can start touching your endpin, all your plays for this inserts this be able to get any other spell or trap, Floowandereeze card. You got terraforming to help out the ratio. Just put Mystic Mine in there. In case we do get this, we're flying it off out of adventures or some other way, and it's not really a problem. Not losing that too much. I like Mystic Mine because it gives me the ability to out heavier decks, heavier boards, forces that negate. That or I'm just want to be able to play, and they just sit there and watch me play, which is great. Same thing with Salesman. It's that one card I hit and turn off whatever big problem piece that they pretty much shove in my face, which is, yeah, more than I want to usually deal with. So like Dragoon, I'll stop that. That's a big card that keeps burning. If there's nothing else like a Mirror J that's absolutely going to get in the way for some reason because I didn't draw into get at an adventure or something where I can keep playing. I'll still be able to play regardless, but usually if you come up with birds short and you don't want that. Dimensional Fissure, keeping up with Cole. We don't want our opponent to play any graveyard, so they don't get graveyard support, they don't get special summons. All their special summons and attack don't do anything. And yeah, really nice stuff. Going back to the consistent Sark. Gold Sark is literally any card, so this time when you can dump off, I told you, the Evelyn to get you the search instead of using the Rabinet to get it. That or dump an Impin, allowing you to get it. Another one that I've used besides using map to do it, dump off unexplored winds, and then having Tukin to bring back the unexplored wind, which is so clutch, so powerful, and you can get to it so fast. It's just nice. Pretty much keep everything backed up. I feel like I gotta play 2 Book of Moon. Of course, the Advent Adventure. Another way to just kind of make sure your stuff sticks. Your little birds effects will go off, or you have to be face up and feel targeted or whatever. Get rid of that stipulation and continue to play. So I'm on decided to go back with 2 and 2. Call by the Grave, just another hate spot removal. I don't want to see your graveyard. Approval keeps it pretty tight for that. I don't know what else to really do. I run the one-dimensional barrier. That goes along with the whole case of bringing in the Mystic Mine, Sales Ban, the shutting down special summons, the banishing. We just don't want them to have an extra deck, and we don't want them to have big boards. So as long as we can mitigate what they want to do, and we keep the strongest, of course we're going to win. Dreaming Town, St. Louis will be able to will be your first search, unless you're ballsy about it or need the map really bad. But usually it's your first Impin search is going to be Dreaming Town, so you can play on your opponent's turn. Usually as a follow-up play after they get that done from whatever. Preemptively hitting this and playing through always seems to be like lackluster. Like 9 out of 10 times lackluster. You're gonna wait for them to pretty much play like everything they want to play. Then hit Dreamtown, come behind them, chain through all your stuff, and play through. And usually this is where you're hitting like a Raza, and I'm doing everything they just wanted to do. And of course our consistency cards are going to be 3 Pod Duality and 3 Pod Extravagance. The Extravagance is risky in my deck, but I really don't have any choice.